In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my absolute favorite natural and effective ways to make your home smell amazing at all times. So this week is officially the first week of fall, and I don't know about you guys, but whenever there's a new season, I love to hit the reset button. I think it's an amazing time to refresh your wardrobe, your routine, you name it. I think it's such an incredible and powerful time to kind of revamp your everyday life. And what better way to do that than by refreshing your home? So in today's video, I'm going to take you throughout my home and show you those tips and tricks on ways that I make our home smell amazing. I love to utilize this process before we have guests come over, before we have guests stay with us. And I even used this method last week before we went out of town for a long weekend. And when we came home, our house was so refreshing and crisp and clean. It was such a wonderful treat to come into the home and to have everything smell incredible, to welcome us back. If you're new here, hi there, my name is Jessica. I make weekly videos just like this one where we discuss all things mom life, whether that's cleaning or cooking or taking care of our family, but we do all of that with a bit of a healthy twist because I am a holistic nutritionist, so I love to incorporate natural living into our day-to-day life. All right, girlfriends, let's jump in and get our home smelling amazing. Okay guys, this first one is completely free, but I swear it makes the biggest difference in your home, and that is to open the windows first thing in the morning to get that crisp, cool air circulating throughout your home. Next thing we're going to do is tackle the root cause. So obviously the kitchen garbage can definitely be one of those places in your home that harbors a lot of bacteria and germs and old food. So I think taking out your garbage and putting in a fresh garbage bag is one of those things that can quickly transform the smell of your home. Next to that is actually your kitchen sink. So tackling any germs and smells from things that you've been cooking, potentially onion or garlic, anything that might be sitting in your kitchen sink or in your garbage disposal can definitely cause a lingering smell in your home. So scrubbing your sink out with a little bit of baking soda, and I like to use a lemon wedge or vinegar, is such a wonderful way of tackling and deodorizing the root cause of any smells in your kitchen. Another surprising place that can harbor any odors and smells that just doesn't give your home that clean, crisp feeling, and that is actually bedding and linens. If you're familiar with my channel, then you know I change our sheets every single Thursday, but if we do have guests coming to our home for the first time and we'll be showing them around our house, or we have guests staying with us, I make sure to wash all of the bedding in our home because just that fresh, clean linen smell can really change the entire feel of everybody's room. Plus, that look of fresh, crisp linens is so appealing to the eye, and I think it makes every room look really pulled together. And when I wash our linens, I do like to wash them on extra hot water. It does such a great job at killing any lingering bacteria and germs. So now that we have the bedding in the wash, I like to go around about once every 6 weeks and wash my pillow covers. Unfortunately, with two very small children and white pillow covers, sometimes this does happen more frequently than every 6 weeks, but I have noticed that sweet spot that if I let it go longer than 6 weeks, these pillows do start to harbor a little bit of a smell. So I like to take them off and do the same thing like I do with the bed sheets. I like to wash them in really hot water, and I even like to add in some vinegar to the wash. I think that it really helps them maintain their shape, and then that way they look really nice and structured when they come out of the dryer before going back on the couch. And by this time, thanks to the magic of editing in YouTube, my sheets are dry and ready to be put back onto the bed. Moving into my guest bathroom, this is something I always do before we have people stay with us, and that is I take tea tree oil and I put about 5 to 10 drops in the toilet along with some white vinegar, and I let that sit for around 15 to 20 minutes and then I flush it down. But in the meantime, I take some white vinegar on a microfiber cloth and I wipe down the mirror and the sink and any of the surfaces. If you guys are familiar with my channel, then you know I love my nano cloth, and that's something I use around the home to clean my mirrors. However, in our guest room, if no one has been using the space, I find it best to use a little bit of white vinegar just to take care of any smells of the room being locked up and not being used. This next trick is one of the oldest ones in the book if you're familiar with essential oils, and that is just to put around 10 to 15 drops of essential oil onto a cotton pad or onto a cotton ball and drop it into any of your garbage cans. I just use the Now essential oils from Whole Foods. I don't use my high quality ones in the garbage can, and it works great. Another thing that we have all around our home, and I get a lot of questions on this when you guys see them plugged in the wall, and that are these green air diffusers. I love to put a couple drops of essential oils on the diffuser pad and then I plug it into the wall before guests come into the house. The next thing you can do with essential oils is take some witch hazel, some purified water, and your favorite essential oil at the moment and make a DIY room spray. I will go ahead and put a recipe for you guys in the description box down below, but I love using this DIY spray around our home. And so now at this time, my pillow covers are done in the wash and the dryer. So now I'm just gonna put them back on the couch and I'm gonna take a little bit of that room spray and spray it on the pillow covers and the actual couch cushions. My couch cushions take a major beating. My kids build forts and jump on them every day. So just a little refresh definitely helps. And then I take that same room spray and I go ahead and I spray it on any drapery that we have throughout the home, including the living room and all of our bedrooms. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and more than anything, I would love to have you join our family, and you can do that by hitting the subscribe button right here on the screen. I make weekly videos just like this, and I hope to see you again next Thursday.